Hey campers, what's up? It's Yana, welcome to day 17 of Camp NaNoWriMo July 2020. Oh my goodness, what is this day? First of all, I have been trying to upload yesterday's vlog since yesterday. For some reason, YouTube is just being mean to me. It was filmed on time, it was edited on time, but the video just doesn't want to upload. Either it doesn't upload or it stops processing at 95% every time I try to upload it. So if by any chance you were wondering why there wasn't a video, that's why the video is done. I just can't get it up and I've been trying various fixes. On top of that, I haven't slept again. My brain is just porridge. I feel like this vlog has turned into me constantly saying that I should sleep and it's just getting worse and worse and I never catch up on sleep and I mention it every single time, so I should just stop saying that and friggin' do something about it. If you have any advice on how not to be an idiot and just get the hell to sleep, please leave it down in the comments. There's a good chance I won't actually follow it, but I will appreciate it nonetheless. What else? I'm sorry, my brain is all over the place. So what did I want to say? Yes, yesterday something really cool happened, which is what my topic for today's not vlog but sort of talk is, because I'm not doing a vlog because I've already written some and I don't know if I can make myself write any more because this you can see what's happening, right? This is somebody who hasn't slept all night. And then I had 2 tutoring sessions. Anyway, what happened yesterday? So we obviously had an amazing time at our barbecue, and hopefully by the time this video is up, you've seen that in the previous video. So I had a great time with my friends in the park. I did some writing, and I mentioned in that video that one of the friends that I was with is actually the person who asked me to write the D&D campaign, which eventually inspired the novel that I'm writing at the moment. But what you can't see on that previous video is something that happened a little bit later. It was already nighttime, and my other friend asked that friend, I don't know if they would want me to mention their names, so you're just gonna end up super confused, but friend number 1 is the one who suggested the D&D campaign. So friend number 2 asked friend number 1 to retell her the story of what that D&D campaign was like. And I was like, oh my god, that is a great idea, because I can't find my notebook and I'm sure I'm forgetting so much stuff. So that's what she did. I ended up actually taking my camera and recording it because just something went in my head and was like, this is gonna be super useful because these are details that you can use that you no longer remember. So she basically retold that whole story and it was so interesting. And I was like, this is a great exercise. Just asking somebody else to retell a story that you wrote. Obviously, the book that I'm writing right now is no longer the same as that campaign, but just listening to somebody else talk about something that you created can be super useful, because the things that made an impression on her and that she remembered most were not at all the things that I would have thought would make an impression, and some of those things I no longer remembered.
And we found some graffiti and stuff.
You found some graffiti? What?
They're just like people's journals and like, this skill's really bad or whatever.
Oh, okay, yeah, there was that.
And we're like, whatever, and we found some magic items. And we like kept going up and we got all the way to the top of the tower. And there was a dragon!
Yay!
And it was like a dragon on each of the towers, and there's like this big storm like around the entire place, so nobody could leave. And we spoke to the dragon, and like the lizard person was like, "You're the best lizard ever!" And
I look up to you, old lizard master.
yes,
Essentially, yes.
lizard. And we got blessed by the dragon, and that was really cool.
So it was incredibly interesting, and I just advise you to try and do that. If you have any work that somebody else has read, just ask them to tell it back to you, or that might be slightly awkward, but ask them to tell the story to somebody else and just listen to them. And I think this way you can pick up what sticks in the mind of your readers, or in this case, obviously she didn't read it, but the people who are listening and experiencing your stories in some way. I thought it was absolutely great. So what I've been doing today, before I started actually writing a scene, I was watching that video that I filmed yesterday of her telling that story, and I was taking notes. And I was noting down all the things that clearly made an impression on her. I think this could work really well, especially if you're writing a sequel, because finding out what was very memorable in the first book in a series, I think could really help figure out how to make a sequel very engaging. But even if it's not a sequel, whatever you're writing, I think that's a great way to just find out what people like in a different way to just asking them to leave a review or just asking their opinion. Because when they're telling it to somebody else, there's not this awkwardness of, oh well, you know, obviously I want to be nice. They're just telling the story, and you kind of naturally see what made an impression. So I thought that was really great. And it really helped me today, and I'm definitely including some elements from that I may not have included otherwise, or I may not have even remembered otherwise. So yeah, that was amazing. And that's my writing talk done for the day. But another little thing that I wanted to share with you, which is not directly writing related, but it's really exciting news. So I've been waiting for my country of origin, which is Bulgaria, to drop the quarantine for people coming in from the UK, because I mean, I would have gone home if they hadn't dropped it at all by the end of July. I would have gone home anyway and just been in quarantine for a couple of weeks, and it would have been fine still, because I want to see my parents and I can afford to have a longer holiday, so I could have like gone to the beach after that 14 days. But I did want to wait a little bit and see if they would drop it, so they just dropped it. So now I have a ticket to go back home a lot sooner than I expected. So I'm going back home on the 30th of July, just before the end of camp. So you guys are gonna get to come with me. I'll show you a little bit of my city, and I'm just gonna finish camp there with a bang. If I've hit my word count goal for my novel, I will do more work on the musical, but whatever it is, I'm gonna keep vlogging until the last day of camp. So you're gonna get to see a little bit of my beautiful country, or at least my beautiful town. So I hope you're gonna enjoy that. So that's the last piece of news I had to share. This has been such a completely rambly video, you guys, but oh, and you get to see me without my glasses. I didn't even realize I wasn't wearing my glasses. Anyway, please let me know if you think that what I just described, asking somebody else to retell your story, is something that you think you might find useful. Have you ever experienced that? Has somebody done it just randomly, or have you ever asked anybody to do that? Do you have any other tips for figuring out what people really love about your story without just directly asking them, hey, what do you really love about my story? Or what did you remember most about my story? Or any other very useful writing exercises or ways to find out what you're really good at and what really works in your writing. What a long sentence. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow with a much less rambly, I hope, video. Bye!